When installing the LCN Senior Swing Automatic Operator, mounting the arm correctly is critical for safe and secure operation. To help answer some of the most common questions about arm installation, we have produced video instructions that outline the process. If you've never installed a senior swing before, you might find the 25-minute video that covers the installation from beginning to end a good investment of your time.
The most important step in the arm installation is to cut your threaded arm rod to the proper length. Note that the end of the rod with the hole is the end that is reverse threaded. Do not cut this end. It can only be replaced by contacting LCN customer service. In order to determine the correct length for the threaded arm rod, you must first determine the reveal measurement. This is the distance you measure from the face of the door to the face of the frame. This depth varies, and you need the specific measurement for your installation. Once you have measured the reveal, locate the installation instruction booklet titled Push Arm and Link Assembly. Inside these instructions, find the page that matches your door type. In our installation, we are installing a butt hinge door. Use the depth of your reveal to determine the length of the rod. Consult your instructions. Before you cut the rod, be sure to screw the lock nut past where you will make the cut. This allows you to back up the lock nut, which will clean up the threads. Cut the threaded rod to the proper length. Remember, do not cut the end with the hole. Set the rod aside as you continue with the next steps. Depending on how your door is hung, measure the appropriate distance from the pivot or hinge point. For this demonstration, on a butt hinge door, that length is 17 inches. Next, you need to measure and mark for the installation of the door bracket. Measure 1 7/16 inches from the top of the door to mark the center line of the bracket. Mark the intersection of these lines. Next, locate the door bracket. Center the bracket over these markings and mark the 2 mounting holes. Center punch the screw locations. Next, drill the holes. Insert the sex bolts.
The sex bolts included in your installation kit are for aluminum storefront mountings only. If you are working with a different setup, you will need to supply your own 1/4 inch 20 sex bolts.
Next, install the door brackets. Before installing the arm onto the operator spindle, you must get the door to its full 90-degree open position. To do this, locate the activation cable you plugged into P6 or P7 on the control box. Connect the yellow and gray wires so that the spindle rotates. Using a wire nut, keep these wires connected so the door stays in the 90-degree open position until the arm installation is complete. Examine the spindle adapter. If the groove in the adapter is not centered, remove it and reposition it so that the slots are aligned. Do not fully tighten the cap screw. With the door in its 90-degree open position, install the arm onto the operator spindle, using the washer and screw to hold the arm in position. Now, retrieve the threaded arm rod you cut to size earlier. Screw the rod into the turnbuckles. Before tightening the arm connections, test the door operation. Do this by first disconnecting the yellow and gray wires so the door will swing to the closed position. Then briefly touch the yellow and gray wires together again. You do not need to hold the wires together for this test. Make sure the door opens to its full 90-degree position and fully closes when activated. If it doesn't, you may need to make some adjustments. This might require that you take additional length off the threaded arm rod. If no further adjustments are needed, secure the arm by tightening all of the arm connections.
For assistance, contact our customer care team at 877-671-7011 or visit us at www.allegiant.com/US.